going on a road trip. We're going on a road trip down south to Ireland in a place called Carrick-on-Shannon, which I've looked up and doesn't look fantastic.
This is in fact a complete understatement. It was absolutely the most depressing place I've ever seen.
I am starting to pack and we're leaving in 10 minutes. Now why are you asking me why I'm leaving in 10 minutes and I haven't packed yet? Well, let me tell you why. My family told us we were going down south. And I was like, okay, where are we going? And they were like, this place called Carrick-on-Shannon. I was like, I've never heard of that. Looked it up and it looked awful. Then my brother started complaining for the past week about it, saying that there was nothing to do and we were going to be bored and that we should rebook it and go somewhere else. I didn't say anything. My brother started an argument last night. And then I got a big long emotional text message from my mum saying that she's disappointed with our attitude. And I was like, I haven't said anything. So I was like, you know what? I'm not going. So then I was just not going to go out of spite. Then this morning they convinced me to go and now we're leaving in 10 minutes and I have just woke up and I'm not really feeling awake yet. Our first stop on the road trip is a random cinnamon cafe. I have not a clue what this is, my mum told me, but that's about the height of the fun we're going to have. We're going to cinnamon cafes. Mom, I've changed my mind. Currently on our way to the cinnamon cafe thing. Stopped and got petrol, put in £54 because I'm a lad. See you soon. Our mum and dad brought us to this random old depressing coffee shop and this is right now making me want to KMS.
Right then and there I should have realised that I should have just gave up and went home, but that was my first mistake, not going home.
I'm waiting on the toilet and someone cut in front of me. In case you're wondering, I did in fact change because I hated what I was wearing. On the way here, I was coming along and there was this guy who was up my ass, like honest to goodness, I'm not gonna lie to you, he was up my ass. I kind of feel like I've been brought back in time to the Great Depression. I don't like it here, I want to go home.
I want to go home. Like, I can't take the pressure of it. But don't you think any job interview...
I was coming along on the way up here and some man was up my ass and I was being illegal anyway. We're not going to get into the specifics because, you know. It's like, what are you doing? So I slammed on the brakes and then he shouted at me across the window and all that sort of fun. But I have to go now because I'm about to eat a cinnamon bun, which is the reason they came here to the hell. No, we're joking. Well, stunt it, Caitlin. Stunt it. Quickly, stunt it. You useless. On the road again.
Grime thing off.
Welcome back to Anderson's.
To the bee, coming in out and watching so thinking of the thing and the bee sister coming in.
We're going to play Anderson's Family Brother and Sister Edition, Never Have I Ever.
Anderson's Family Brother and Sister Edition, Never Have I Ever.
Everyone put 5 fingers up. Never have I ever smoked weed. Put your finger down there, Christopher.
Come on my bus, bitch. Oh no.
Run! And if you're gonna call me a
Bitch,
make sure you put baddest in front of it. Whack ass hoe. On the road again. Where are we?
McDonald's.
What did you get?
Big Mac.
Mukbang.
chicken nuggets.
We're at McDonald's and we've driven about an hour and a we've driven an hour and a half and we're almost there. Mukbangs aren't my thing.
What's a mukbang?
Eating and talking.
On the road again. So apparently they've brought us to nothing. There's absolutely nothing to do and we all in fact hate it here and want to go home. This is the worst decision we've ever made. And
2 hours later.
so I took a nap and we're on our way for dinner now, and you know what, the nap kind of made me feel less depressed. I'm not sure if I'm going to go home yet, I haven't decided, because that was a thing I was deciding on whether or not to do, if I should go home or not, because I was feeling like I wanted to die. We have arrived. called in. Gonna be close friend left from the Chinese. We went jumping, then we went to a coffee shop and got some coffee and things. Tried to get food there and they were like, nah, we stopped serving at 9 and it's 10:30. I was like, okay, I've changed my mind about going home. Still sort of hate it here, but you know, they're the best of a bad situation. Rise and shine.
Rise and shine.
Oh my goodness, I'm so tired. It's currently 10 o'clock. Last night I went to bed at 12:30 and then me and my brother were just really giddy. Let's make a cup of tea. I'll give you a wee house tour later whenever I'm awake. But this is the kitchen. This is my kettle. This is where I boil stuff. Cheers. Last night we tried to find something fun to do that made us not want to die. So we went and found this big random pier to jump into. It was fun. Today I don't know where we're going. I think we're driving to go to Sligo. But I need to get breakfast and stuff and get a shower and get ready and, you know, hit that hay. You know, I'm just out of the hay. A montage. We're going to Sligo. We got lunch and now we're going on a road trip part 2.
Lovely Irish countryside.
What?
I said lovely Irish countryside.
You said Irish countryside?
No.
We've arrived in Sligo. We were at the coffee shop and my sister spilt her hot chocolate all over my trousers, all over my chest and everything. It's everywhere. I am wet and uncomfortable and I'm not having a good time. This is whenever I was starting to have fun on this trip. Jump.
Jump.
Jump one more time.
Why?
Jump.
No, I don't.
Jump.
You're gonna hurt me. No,
Jump.
You're gonna hurt me.
Jump. Jump.
Great.
Good evening. We're about to go for dinner. I've gotten dressed. We're back from the beach. I had a cup of tea, I had some chocolate and I had some fun.
Not much, but I had some.
We're going to some random Italian place. We were meant to go for Asian, but they wouldn't let us in. Oh my goodness, so scenic.
If you don't know, me and my puppy coming in hard to watch it. So if you think you're the only girl doing rhyme until we see something.
Oh my goodness. Good night. Kind of deciding what we're going to do for the rest of the day, and my mum was like, it's fine, we can do whatever we want because the guy says we can leave whenever, so that's fine. We were just sort of chilling, like, should we go like for coffee, maybe go for lunch or something? And the guy rang and was like, yeah, so we're coming in 20 minutes, is that okay if you're alright by then? So now we're currently packing everything because it's time to go home. Stress packing, everyone's stressed, especially me. All I can think about is stress. I'm very chill, I don't really care.
After this, we decided to go to Tesco's and get a meal deal. I got the chicken Caesar wrap, a packet of Doritos and a Fanta orange. It was great. We then went to a park after this and we ate it. After we ate it, then we decided to go home. Once we got halfway through, we ended up being interrupted by this random tractor rally.
What's going on?
I hope you enjoyed because that's the end of the video. If you did, like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one because that's it. The video is over.